Yeah, Ron DeSantis is at 12%. Mike Pence is at 12%. Donald Trump Jr. is at 6%. Ted Cruz is at 3. Mark Rubio 3. Nikki Haley 3. Mitt Romney 3. Liz Cheney 2. Chris Norm or whatever his name is 1. Tim Scott 1. You know what I'm saying? Rick Scott 1. Tom Cotton 1. Josh Harley or whatever his name, Harley or whatever his name, 0. Larry, I don't even want to go through that with them. But we see that Trump is at the top of the excuse me, at the top of the pile. You know what I'm saying? Which, like again, nobody is saying that Trump is a saint. We're not saying that. So get that out of your head. But he was doing a better job. Would you rather be in the frying pan where it's safe, or you rather say, "Hey, heck it, let's jump into the fire and try to get out of here"? And you jump right into the fire and you get burned. But the people in the pan is trying to fight and cool that fire off, and they stand a better chance because the pan hasn't heated up yet. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, let's look at things more realistically and stop listening to other people. You need to come over here to Point Black Station and get this real to real. You know what I'm saying? Share this real to real rather than sit here running with these crooks. You know what I'm saying? They running, you running with crooks. You know what I'm saying? So we have to look at this by all means. You know what I mean? We see a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we even see Pelosi saying the IRS reporting requirements for banks' accounts to stay in reconciliation in the reconciliation bill. I think Nancy Pelosi needs to get out of office. You know what I'm saying? Do like Michael Jackson be saying and beat it and not come back while she's sitting up there talking that garbage. You know what I'm saying? When we look at it, you know, virus have killed. We looking at the Nipah virus has killed half its victims and could be the next pandemic threat. Here we go again. When is he going to stop with that nonsense? So we know that somebody is setting these things off and putting them into play and running down the road, and the American people are so confused and so separated because of their Facebook, Instagram, and all this garbage they on. But then when they get up there to try to say something and use it to express the truth, they are called misinformation. A record numbers of Americans are quitting their jobs. Here's how they make their money through retirement and different things, and the benefits in which they have worked for many years to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Judge release, a whole lot of garbage is going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Many New Yorkers are leaving New York. You know what I'm saying? They are leaving New York. They're not playing around with New York. New York is a demon Democrat dominated state, and that's why it's an epic center. And every time some garbage go on, like Pharaoh had to jump on their head about that, you know what I'm saying? This young Pharaoh jumped on their head every time, you know what I'm saying, something go on, to do with some trickery by these demon Democrats. It always happens in New York, just about first. Because we the epic center and a demon Democrat dominated state. We got to change that. We've got to come with the People's Party if that's the case. If we can't get nothing out of neither one, you know what I'm saying? And they sabotage our ancestors' Republican fight on the Republican side, then we have to start our own party. We have to start our own party. We ain't apologizing for shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to start our own party. You know what I'm saying? And so on. Even when we look at the White House details plans for for treatment of 28 million children, 5 to 11, which is not good. Why are you doing this when we don't see any justice in that at all? You're making statements and saying certain things that is now not making any sense. You know what I'm saying? Now you're saying you're going to do it to the children. So people need to wise up by now. If they haven't, then you will be in trouble. And don't tell me you was not told. Because Point Black, tell it like it is. That's why they call me Point Black. told you, don't you do that. You know what I mean? Don't come playing with me and think that you just gonna slide and glide and everything is so kosher and sweet. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Everything is so kosher and sweet. We have to start looking at things for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sign is acting up. You know what I'm saying? We have to look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now we even looking at another joint that I was looking at, you know what I'm saying, based on a brother, you know what I'm saying, being foolish. You know what I'm saying? Being a very foolish dude. You know what I'm saying? Get off of that. Being a very foolish dude on his mission. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand what he's trying to do, but he has to understand what we know you're about more than what you're trying to do. But his name, I guess the Iowa Democrat Party chair report lynching threats after writing an opt, you know what I'm saying, critical of Donald Trump. Now, first of all, I got to ask the brother, why are you writing anything about Donald Trump? You know what I'm saying? You should be trying to solve stuff rather than write bullshit. So it sounds like before the 2024 election, you already on the Trump, a black brother running up the gap. But listen, he's an Iowa Democrat. He's an Iowa Demon Democrat Party chair. Ross Wilburn receives multiple threats, including one of lynching. Because look at what you're doing. How dare you stand in the way? You ain't no president. You a party chairperson. Wilburn, or whatever your name is, brother. And you on the Demon Democrat side who's been lynching and still killing black people for years in the South. And you on their side of their party. So we know what's up with you. After he penned an opinion, you know, piece critical of former Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? We see Wilburn, a state representative from Amis or whatever he's from. I don't care where he's from. He's full of doo-doo. Brother, you're full of doo-doo. You know more better than the Congressional Black Caucus dummies. You should have been right with them and stay with them. We don't need you and your civil rights garbage talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Talking about your former representative of Amis is the first black chair of the Iowa Democratic Party. And this is the garbage that you're doing, brother? You trying to create a propaganda trail. You see? But we ain't having it. Like I told you before, and I say it again, nobody's saying that Trump is the number one sharpest knife in the book. We know he was a Democrat before he was a Republican. We know a lot about what he did back then to where he is now. But we don't need you to come with your demon Democrat bullshit and try to discredit the man's name. You're not a president, so get out of the way. So the threats that is upon you is sometimes seem to be a little warped there. Although he has become accustomed to the hateful comments as an elected official and party leader. Well, you should be leading on the Republican side of the People's Party. What are you doing with the demon Democrats who created the KKK in 1865 to disenfranchise black people? When have they changed? A leopard don't change their spot, brother. So I don't understand what you're doing. It's important for the people. This is him, I guess, speaking now. It is important for the people to know that this is not normal, and it's not okay. Wilburn said, Wilburn, it is normal, and you on the side that created most of this garbage and been doing it to black people back then to now. So what you doing on the Demon Democrat side, we still trying to figure out. Why you talking? Boom. Now he's saying that the police and everybody's aware of what's going on in the investigation and the threats. You know what I'm saying? Even the county attorney Tim Mills and his office has also been made, aware of the situation. Wilburn, you know what I'm saying, authored an opinion piece titled, Iowa Republicans put loyalty. I guess Iowa Republicans put loyalty to Trump over helping Iowans. No, they didn't. You will not burn. Get out of politics. You don't belong there. Let's just be 100. You don't belong there because you're on the demon Democrat side who created the KKK in 1865 and been lynching and killing and hanging black people for years and still doing it up to this day. So you're on the wrong side and you're full of doo-doo. Stay off of Trump. If you ain't going to come correct, you need to step up and come correct. Don't start accusing someone else to make yourself look good and have the demon Democrats. So when 2024 come up, you done ran this motherfucking story all the way to the pump. Let's get that straight. I'm point black. You need to come talk to me because I know you don't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm point black. I done told you. Don't do that. All right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? When we look at which the different people are saying, the registered public published on its website on October 8th and on its print opinion page on October 9th. The piece was timed ahead of Trump rally at Iowa State foreground in I guess this in this Moniz or whatever on October 9th. You know what I'm saying? It was the former president's first trip back to the state since he lost the election, and a mob of supporters swarmed the U.S. Capitol. No, a mob of demon Democrat tricks and trumped up to pay these people to do this by Soros. It wasn't Trump people. It was mainly all them crooked suckers who trying to get Trump so he would not be able to run for re-election in 2024. So you're saying that all the Trump people damn near destroyed the White House, and you trump up all kinds of plans so the people's minds will be solely on that, saying, oh yeah, look what we did in the Capitol, how we gonna vote for a man to try to destroy our Constitution and try to destroy the White House and try to destroy everybody. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what you were trying to trump up. Get the hell out of here. The demon Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Biden and Kamala is the one who orchestrated those people to do exactly that, using Soros, Evo, Antifa, and all kinds of Luciferian clowns, probably even Conan. So get out of my face with that bullshit. After the essay was published, coming in with another one.